Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a Virgo reading. This is a general timeless reading, so whenever you find this, it's meant for you. Also, this is for any Virgo placement, so sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, Lilith, you name it, okay? Or you could just be curious. I am going to meditate with you guys to help us release any negative energy and allow us to be open to receive any of the messages in this reading, okay? I invite you to set an intention for this reading, okay? So whatever your heart desires to gain from this reading. I'm going to set one myself by reading an affirmation for you guys, which says, I am a money magnet, okay? One more time, I am a money magnet, which is interesting. I never get that card out, okay? And these are affirmations that I have created myself, okay? So beautiful energy. So a lot of money is coming to you. Money flows to you very easily right now, Virgo, okay? If you're comfortable, feel free to breathe in and out with me. Okay, let's get started, Virgo. So for your channel message that I got for you this week, okay, was very weird. I heard the word silence, and then it was a show that used to be called Silent Library, I think, on MTV when I was a child, which I didn't like. I didn't like that show. I don't think I ever really watched it. I thought it was like foolishness. But I think it was like college students or young people. They went to a library and they would like dare them to eat stuff or to do stuff in a library, but they had to be quiet about it. I think very peculiar show, Virgo. And I think that they would win money, I believe, or they would win prizes. So it was kind of like what's that show? It's a more popular show where they dare people to like eat bugs and like crazy shit like that, Virgo. And excuse my language, I'm sorry, but that's what the show was about. But it came on MTV and it was about younger people in the library, okay? And I feel like that they did win money for prizes. And your affirmation that came out this week was, I am a money magnet, okay? So you can take this energy as weekly or monthly, but going forward, I'm going to be doing weekly readings in addition to monthly readings, okay? So we have coming out first for you the Six of Cups, okay? Six usually represents love to me, honestly. Also, this card in particular means that someone is coming back from the past, okay? When we think of the past, we usually think of during this lifetime, but it could be somebody from a previous lifetime, okay? Meaning that you guys have taken different vessels, and you guys may not recognize each other by appearance, but your soul will actually recognize each other, okay? So when I say past, I could mean past life or just a past person, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be an ex. It could be a family member, a friend, a former coworker, someone from your childhood possibly, okay? That you didn't have any dealings with in the romantic sector, okay? Also, this card represents intuitively for me some inner work or your inner child, okay? So working on healing your inner child, okay? And I kind of stumbled over that for some reason, okay? So maybe some of you guys watching are working to heal your inner child, okay? Or you're having some conflict with that, okay? Just from me stumbling on that issue. Eight of Wands, fast moving communication. Okay, interesting. And the Six of Cups, I didn't mention, that could be past energy for you as well too, okay? So you could have someone coming back in your life, or you could have been working on healing your inner child, but that could be in the past, okay? For some people, it'll be current. It just depends on the time frequency that the person is on. But Eight of Wands, so someone is definitely going to be communicating with you. So I feel like that is definitely a past person, okay? When those two cards come out together, that means that someone is going to be reaching out to someone, okay? It could be you, Virgo. You could be wanting to reach out to someone from your past, okay? Or someone from your past could be wanting to reach out to you, or you could be actually coming into a new connection with someone new that you haven't met during this lifetime. The third card that came out, Seven of Swords. Okay, so someone hid something. Someone took more than they provided. Okay. Someone finds you, Virgo, very resourceful. Okay, which your affirmation was, I'm a money magnet. Okay, so maybe someone is coming back because of money. Because we also have the Eight of Wands. Every time I see 8, I always think of money. Okay. So you have the 6, the 8, and the 7. That's interesting. I wonder if that's an angel number, 687. I would recommend you to look that up, or to look up those numbers individually. So number 6, 8, and 7, Virgo. Oh, this is a shocker. I didn't see this. Okay. I had this card flipped upside down so I couldn't see it. Your potential outcome for this week is the Knight of Cups. That's interesting. I did not expect that, Virgo. Okay, so this is definitely about love, definitely about romance. And this is just your general portion. We haven't even gotten to the love yet, okay? I'm going to be honest. The first word that came to my mind was player, okay? And this is usually my Mr. or Miss Romance card, okay? So they are everything you ever dreamed of. They are Prince Charming, or they are Princess Charming, okay? Because I like to keep it gender neutral, okay? Because it could be men watching this. So that this is everything you've ever dreamed of, Virgo. I don't know. I'm not feeling the energy for it, okay? Honestly, if it is a past person, they could have been very in and out in the past, okay? Or this is a past person, and this is the Knight of Cups that you're connecting with. They could have did some inner healing, or some inner child healing, okay? And now they're trying to come back towards you, okay? They could have hidden a lot of things, could have been very deceitful towards you in the past, okay? And they could be coming back saying that they're a changed person now, okay? And people do change, Virgo. I don't want to be jaded. People change. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, okay? You have to follow your intuition when it comes to that person, and not follow mine. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have number 5, the Hierophant. Okay. 5 always represents change to me. There's a lot of numbers that's popping out to me. Okay. Spirituality. It could be marriage. Maybe this is somebody that you were married to, or maybe you had a higher level of commitment with. Okay. Or maybe it's someone that you want to have a higher level of commitment with. Okay. So you may be open to this person when they come back. 7 of Pentacles, planting seeds, okay? That probably ties into that money that you're about to get, or increase in abundance or wealth, I should say, because prosperity, wealth, and abundance is different to every person. So for some people, it may be money. Some people may be family. Some people may be love, business. It just varies, or it could be all of those things. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, okay? So whatever you have your mindset on right now, Virgo, you will receive it, okay, in due time. 19, the Sun card, okay, Leo energy as well too. So wanting abundance, happiness, okay. Also, when I get the Sun card, that is like my yes card, okay. So whatever just came to mind, or whatever question you're thinking of, the answer is yes to it, okay. I'm going to move on to your love reading and see if we get more information for you, Virgo, okay? Because I'm interested to see more about that Knight of Cups, okay? And maybe we'll clarify that later on. So I'm going to give one card for your current emotions towards the person or the situation. Also, your emotional blockage, okay? So what may be getting in the way of you finding true love? That's the phrase that came to mind. I don't usually word it like that when I do the videos, but finding true love. And then we're going to do the same thing for the person. We're going to do one card for mutual energy and one card for potential outcome, Virgo, okay? So we have coming out for your energy right now, 10 of Swords, okay? Ending of a cycle, air energy though, okay? So you feel very stabbed in the back, okay, which would, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to like, but it's very ironic because we had the Knight of Cups came out. I felt player energy for it, okay, and inner child healing. I know people may not agree with this, but I've learned on my own personal healing journey that players, and players could be a man or a woman, okay? And when I use the term player, I mean somebody that talks to people, a lot of different people all the time. They enter into commitments with people and deceive them. I should say they enter into commitments with people who are looking for, not platonic. They are looking for monogamy. Monogamy, is that the word I'm looking for? I couldn't even get it out. What is going on there, Virgo? I'm so sorry. Monogamy, okay? So maybe this is something that the person really struggled with, is monogamy, because I like stuttered on that, okay? So that is what I mean when I say a player, okay? Someone that enters into connections with people, and they deceive them thinking that the connection is monogamy, but they're not really focusing on that, okay? And when we lie to people, we lie to ourselves. So we have to ask ourselves, why would somebody go through the work of deceiving us when they could just tell us the truth, and we could come to common ground and say, that's not really what I'm interested in, okay? That's the most logical and practical thing, but we're human beings, so we tend to not do that, Virgo, okay? That's crazy. It could have been an issue of cheating in the relationship, okay? So 10 of Swords came out for your energies. Like I said, you definitely feel stabbed in the back, but you're definitely working to heal, and to move forward, because it's 10. So you're definitely closing out this cycle with this person, or you have in the past, okay? If this is new energy, it's just past, okay? So you're just working to heal yourself and possibly meet someone new. I'm not really seeing that in the cards for you right now, Virgo, to be honest with you. And your King of Pentacles is in your emotional blockage, I should say, okay? So what's getting in the way of you possibly meeting someone new, okay? Or you coming back together with this person or connecting with this person. King of Pentacles is Taurus energy, okay? So it could literally be a Taurus that's blocking you, okay? So it could be maybe that person. Or it could be a third party energy somehow entwined, or that could be somewhere in your chart, Virgo. Also, you could be focusing on money, okay, which that goes back to the affirmation. That was a very precise affirmation, and that card never comes out, and I mean never, Virgo. So you definitely could be focusing on money right now, which makes sense. A lot of times when we go through things, we tend to pull back and focus on other things. And it seems like a bad thing to kind of throw ourselves into something new like work or money. But that honestly helps us heal over time, okay? It just depends on our approach, Virgo, most times. Okay, so definitely money coming in for you, okay? In the person's energy, how they currently feel. 5 of Swords, they want to level up. Competition, possibly attention. Fire energy, okay? So very passionate, okay? This is a flame at the top of the card, so maybe the person feels like that you're fiery, and if they touch you, they might get burned, okay? Or switch the energy. This is general, so if the other side doesn't resonate with you, then maybe this one does, okay? More Leo energy. Number 8, strength. Again, the 8, okay? So heavy money is coming for you, Virgo, okay? And if you claim this reading, and if you claim money is coming to you, then let me know in the comment section below that you claim this reading. But in your emotional blockage, we have Leo. Okay, interesting. So you could have that in your chart, or the other person could have it, okay? But strength is in their blockage, okay? So maybe they're prideful. Maybe their ego and pride is getting in the way of this connection working out, okay? That's very heavy energy that I'm seeing coming from it, okay? This person is, the word came to mind was unbalanced. I didn't really want to say that, but that's what came to mind. They're very fiery, very fixated on leveling up, competition, strength, pride, ego. They're not really operating from their higher self, Virgo. Interesting energy, definitely unbalanced, okay? So if this is the Knight of Cups player energy, healing inner child, It's definitely some inner work that the person will have to do for this connection to come together. And it seems like with the Ten of Swords and the King of Pentacles coming out for you, it seems like that you guys currently are not on the same page right now. We had the Hierophant come out at the bottom of the deck during the general reading. So I feel like you are focused on spirituality and focusing on your higher self. The other person's energy, I don't see it that way. Okay. Or this could be past energy. Okay. Maybe they have done some inner work and they have changed and shifted out of this energy I'm seeing on the table. For mutual energy, we have number 2, the High Priestess. Okay. When I think of 2, I think of soulmate energy, life partners. It could be twin flames. I don't really like to get into that verbiage, but if you believe in those things, then it could be that. Okay. High Priestess is spirituality again, like I mentioned earlier. Okay. Actually following your intuition, following your heart. Also some hidden things. Okay. So there definitely is hidden things right now, or were some hidden things in your connection in the past. Okay. Those things could have come to surface, or not. And honestly, Virgo, they may never come to the surface just by the energy that's on the table. But there's definitely a need for both of you guys to connect with your higher self for this bond to continue or to regroup. That's the word that came to mind, regroup. I'm not sure why. In your potential outcome, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so someone's not putting in the work, or you guys both could not be putting in the work into this connection. Okay, so this might have been a misconnection, Virgo, unfortunately. But and I shouldn't even say unfortunately, because everything that happens to us works out for our greater good. And that's just our perception. If we don't perceive it that way, then we will always think, oh my gosh, that just ruined me. Oh my gosh, that just was the worst experience I ever had with someone. Okay, but there is always a lesson that could possibly be learned from this connection. Okay, or all of your connections. Okay, no matter whether that's romantic, family, friends, or business partners. Okay, or co-workers. And maybe just have understanding and compassion for this person, Virgo. If they come back, or even if you're still with them and they're still in your environment, not to have compassion for them to feel bad for them, but to have compassion for them that for someone to be in this energy, they must really be hurting, okay? And they must be really in a lot of pain, or experienced a lot of pain in their childhood, okay? So it could be some issues with this person, with their father, okay? Or this could be you as well too, Virgo. Maybe you have some issues with your father. But I feel a lot of masculine energy here. Okay, just with the images on the 6 of Cups, the Knight of Cups is represented by a man. The 7 of Cups is represented by a man. The King of Pentacles is represented by a man. We have the 5 of Wands, which is a lot of masculine energy. The Strength card, a lot of masculine energy. So it's a lot of masculine energy on the table, okay? And Virgo, from my understanding, I believe that you're a feminine sign, okay? So either you have a lot of masculine energy in your chart, or you're in a lot of masculine energy, or the other person you're dealing with. But there's a strong need for balance, okay? To balance feminine and masculine energy right now. Speaking of balance, at the bottom of the deck, we have number 11, Justice card, okay? So definitely romance. But karma is balancing itself out, okay? Justice will be served to you, okay? And to the other person. It doesn't matter how it works out. King of Wands, standing in your power, okay? Being enlightened with the 8 of Swords, okay? Queen of Swords, okay? Being very logical and practical. You are reflecting after this long journey with this person, okay? The Hangman, enlightenment, like I said, okay? Your 10 of Cups will come for you, okay? In due time, okay? 7, I wanted to say 7 of Cups, but this is number 7, the Chariot, Cancer energy, okay? So after you walk away from this person, 10 of Wands, if you're still with this person, you will receive your 10 of Cups. A new beginning in love will happen for you, Virgo, okay? In due time. It's definitely on your path very, very soon. Let's see. It could be within the next 10 months. So probably by December, I'm getting a strong feeling for that for you, okay? I'm going to pull one card for your lesson or advice. It just depends on how it resonates for you, Virgo. We'll take that one. Death. Okay, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. This is the Scorpio card as well too, okay? Because death is the card, death and rebirth is the card for Scorpio in major arcana, okay? In this deck is death and rebirth, but in other decks I think it's just death. That's it, okay? So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you got Scorpio in your chart, Virgo, okay? But once again, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings, okay? So I feel like this is definitely an ending. This message may not resonate with everyone, but the message was very precise that this is a bond that has come to an end or will come to an end, okay? For both of you guys to progress in life, either you or the other person needs to focus on healing from childhood right now, okay? So you guys just aren't on the same page, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there, Virgo. If this reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comment section, okay? I love to read all of you guys' comments. Also, I would truly appreciate if you guys like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And most importantly, Virgo, if you have not heard this today, you are loved and you are cherished. Until next time, my loves, bye-bye.